Okay. Uh, we this is Jessica, my wife of 10 years. Uh, Hello. You want to come up here where they can see you a little better? Come up here. Okay. Now here she is. Uh, anyway, uh, had a Facebook for a little while and some other things here and there. And, thought we'd try this YouTube thing out and see what happens. Uh, like I told my wife, it's no guarantees when you put something on here, but just gonna try us out. A little bit about us. I was born in Chattanooga, Tennessee. My wife, she was born in Tampa, Florida, and I've lived up here in Decatur for almost my whole entire life, just about, except for a few years in McDonald, Tennessee, and we're just coming out here to see uh, what might uh, what might be out here. May get a better outreach on some things. Uh, just thought maybe it might be cool to post a video. Uh, we're going to go into some details about our life story and a few things. Like I say, I don't know how long the video is going to be, but I've ran about an hour and a half or so before. But if she wants to go, who you want? You want to go first? Man. Yeah. Okay. All right, Hillman. Me, I was, like I said, I was born in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I lived in Decatur. Went to about every school around here in Decatur, Tennessee. And like I said, a couple of schools in McDonald, Tennessee, but basically lived here. Uh, Lived with my grandparents for a while, for about close to 14 years. Then in 2008, got an apartment, Decatur, and then 3.5 years later, met my wife. I was over volunteering in 2010 or early 2011 over at Jones Street Cafe for a little while. And then a year before that, she met me on a sector bus. My people's kind of funny and in a way on some things. You know, with me, I always tried to keep me away from most. I mean, I chose to stay away from some people too, but I'm not one of these to put myself out there too much and gloat about my looks or whatnot. But uh, anyway, had 3 jobs. Started in 2006, Sonic. Worked there 2.5 years. Got laid off in summer of 2009. Then 2 years later, got a job with Ingles. Worked there 3 months. Bagger. My most recent layoff. Uh, my most my longest tenured job was Hardee's here in Decatur, Tennessee. All I'll say about that, in short, is I liked it, but management can be a little rough around the edges. I may come get you in a minute when I get done. That way we won't have to sit so long. I was going to let her do hers here in a little bit. That way she won't sit on my legs so long. But no, I worked there. I was as an assistant, helping them clean. I did clean the windows, clean tables. I did the ice machines, filled them up, did the parking lot. Like I said, Lisa, there for several years, uh, was manager over it, and really, she's the reason I really stayed there as long as I did. I had pretty good co-workers. Like I said, uh, I don't have much, anything really bad to say, except, a couple of them could be a little hard, at times to get along with if they give their number out to you, and they offer you something that you ain't gonna be able to do or take. But on that sort of thing, but that's why I try not to get mixed in with anybody. But anyway, I'm not really a religious person myself, so I just want to get that out there. Been to several churches, been, a couple times, um, and everything, but I just go with the flow with that. Politics, independent. I ain't gonna say a whole lot about no politic mess on here. That's my first video. I don't want anything get screwed up. But anyway, uh, main goal for this video is we're trying to see if maybe this might be an outreach to get find our unicorn bestie. I'm not saying, I'll repeat this again, not saying it will work, but at the same time, I know a lot of people like YouTube stuff and all that. So, like I say, if you're in the Decatur, Tennessee area or somewhere nearby, close, me and my wife's just started looking for this for about 3.5 years ago. The family thing, like I said, in short, just didn't work out. Everybody's got kids, got marriages going. Things just ain't like they were when I was younger. I hadn't really traveled too many places, so, pretty much been in Tennessee. As I said, did all the things you could do just about in Tennessee. Went to the malls, zoos, Chuck E. Cheese, Lake Winnie, aquarium, IMAX theater, just about anything you could possibly think of, except for a few attractions that I chose not to go to. But did about everything that I wanted to do that's local in Tennessee. Going to the fair. But yeah, I'm 37. My wife's 33. But like I say, music-wise, I'm into a little bit of everything, and she likes a little bit of everything too. So she collects. Now I will make sure get this out there a little bit. We have a small collection. I have a stuffed animal collection, and she has some of her dolls. I'll let her tell you all about that when she gets on here. But like I said, it's not because she's childish. She'll go into it later on. But anyway, there ain't a whole lot about me. Like I said, I'm used to the average person. Kind of just gets out when he needs to. My phone don't ring well, I've never done this on here, but here's my phone. It's nothing special. Just a call and text phone, and don't have no apps or anything like that. So like I said, it's just a simple call and text phone. Like I say, the only thing I get is usually doctor appointment calls or etc. We'll call and make sure we don't need a ride to the store once a week. So we got that scheduled every week, so I don't have to walk out in this hot heat. But yeah, I'm nice, sweet, easygoing person. Only thing that I have to say this. Only thing is I'm one of those that's old fashioned about certain things. So, like if there was a nice female, slim to an average body type, athletic kind of type woman that was just happened to meet off here or something, uh, you know, the only thing me and my wife both agree on this. Uh, y'all need to have, if y'all got kids, you need to have stuff figured out. No need to, put us in a bad situation with that. Uh, so I mean, if you've had an ex or something, and all that, and he's capable of seeing them, y'all need to get it straight. Now another thing that really bothers me is some of these drug addicts out here. Like I said, I'm gonna try to censor myself as much as I can because I don't get. I know Facebook kind of let me go a little bit, but I ain't no counselor, so I don't need somebody coming up in here, with if you've got a bad past and it haunts you that bad. Like I said, that's not what we're looking for. Uh, we're looking for somebody in their 20s and 30s. I'll say that. If you're somebody that can uh, uh, contribute to, it's something you're looking for, married couple basically have as a lifetime family type thing. And that's what we're looking for, is to, have somebody to do something with. Like I said, as long as you're bubbly and a happy girl, and a little bit of a tomboy too, it helps. And my wife like the Atlanta Braves baseball team. We like a little bit of everything, especially from our childhood. Most of the sitcom shows, all the good stuff. She'll tell you about all her lifetime and all that stuff. She gets on here, but yeah, I like just about any any kind of movie as long as it's good. Now, if it's not good, I tend to fall asleep. So, like I say, it's got to be good. Uh, Sometimes I'll watch some of her movies with her at times, and everything. So, like I say, uh, had a couple things, happen to us. So I just I'm not saying anybody out here is going to ask for anything, especially in Tennessee. But we're just for the sake of the first video, we're going to put out there, please nobody be out here asking for cards, money, gift cards, trying to get money off of them. Like I say, I'll say on that, I'm not above, if somebody out here knows of somebody might be kind of like us, kind of handicapped, maybe, but can do what we can do. Like I said, I wouldn't be above working again, but it'd have to be something that I knew was going to be something I could control, like an odd job, something I could do, cleaning or something for somebody if that ever came up. But I'm about through on the job thing. I'm pretty positive because every time I try to get something like my wife knows, it never pans out real good. So yeah, I just wanted to clear that up. But yeah, I like to sing. I like to go shopping. Me and my wife all like most of the same stuff. Practically, I mean, our food sometimes a little different, but it's sometimes she might want a small salad, whereas me, I don't care for a salad at all. But like I say, practically, you know, pretty much we're into the same things. Sometimes we'll watch a little old boxing. Sometimes we'll watch UFC. We like Jim Cornette's podcast thing. Sometimes we'll get on here, get on YouTube, and listen to his stuff, see what's up with him. But, you know, I was just waiting to see if they'd let us do a video. But, like I say, I forsake this video. We do take medicines. I'm on some blood pressure pills, seizure pills, and vitamin D. Here's what we wanted to do for our unicorn bestie. Oh yeah, that's a lot better camera. But that's the ring that me and my wife had bought with our stimulus money, and I bought her one too. It's almost exactly the same, except there is a little difference. I didn't realize that until I bought them. But yeah, if I cough a little bit, I got a tickle in my throat sometimes, so my throat gets dry a little bit. But I just wanted to say that, you know, I never did date in school. I never did do any proms or anything like that. I did a talent show once, sung Real American, song that Hulk Hogan came out to. But yeah, I'm not into it as much as the wrestling these days. But yeah, sometimes we'll watch talk shows and things of that nature too. We've got a goodie bag over here too to speak of. That I don't know if we'll put that all on here or not. But there's some stuff over here for a lady, good nice lady. If you come off one of these things, like I say, if you want to get to know us or anything, we're usually in town down to. Where's that newspaper? Where's that paper? Did we throw it away, or do we still have it? Oh, well, if y'all are familiar with Piggly Wiggly, I can't remember what the address was. But if you're familiar with Piggly Wiggly, we're down there once a week or so, sometimes twice a week, depending on our payee. That's how we pay our bills. We have a personal payee. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. There you go. So if you see that there, let's see. There you go. So if you know where that's at, yeah. If you know where that's at, we're down there, and like I say, we got some other cool goodies over here. Basically, color, religion, and all that don't matter about our bestie. It's just as long as you're one of those good, cool, laid back, sweet, you know, kind of people. We like to every now and then we'll every once in a blue moon we'll make out a little bit. We might do some cuddling and things of that nature too at times. Like I said, she likes to rub her head a little bit, give her a good back massage once in a while, things like that. So we'd like to have our bestie, unicorn bestie, like that too. We don't like to. We had somebody up here several months ago. We're not going to go into who it was tonight. But yeah, we got mixed up with somebody. We didn't know it. She had a couple of these kids. she had a bad past, checked the past, and I've already got things quieting down around here. So, but these apartments that's right down from us, right over beside us, had had we had accidentally run into somebody up here. But anyway, she's now gone. And I want to mention that if there's somebody out there interested in this offer, we'd like to see that you have some type of place for us all to go. If you don't, we can always look. Like I said, if you don't have a car, it's okay too. I mean, if you got a couple bucks on you, etc., you can call them 334-3305-423 area code. But you can take and call them. And, like I say, our if you know where Goodfield Road's at, you just come up here. We're right next to Stevenson Square Apartments, and we're up here at this little driveway. It's got two black mailboxes, and you come to the apartment A. So we have a neighbor next door, but don't go to that one. That's got a truck. Just come up here, and I guess I can give out our address. 182 Brown Street, Lot 1, Apartment A, Decatur, Tennessee, 37322. Now, if you were to get in this video and you want to just call or text, I'll do this for the first video. But my number is 423-589-9264, and my wife Jessica's 423-589-9263. And for the purposes of this first video, please, if y'all ain't interested, don't waste your time texting us. Okay, we're trying to find one person that would like our offer. Like I said, like I said, just as I said, but no, nobody saying I said this or said that kind of thing. If you're like a lot of them off Facebook asking for stuff, cards, money for gas. Like I said, if it's somebody out here and a nice neighbor brought you to us or something, and it was nice enough to bring you up here, I wouldn't care to give them a couple of, like a 20 or 25 or $30 bring you up here. But I can't do these long distance people. Facebook was kind of tough on us as it was. So, like I say, I'm just one of these country boys out here. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna go into a few things on what I don't like. Don't really care for hunting or fishing. I'm not into the whole water, skydiving, real adventure type stuff. Me and my wife's more ground-based people. As long as it's something we know we can do and everything. So, like I say, that pretty much sums it up for me. I mean, there ain't much. Like I said, my family, portion of things don't really have much to say about them. My dad's passed away, so if you don't wonder about that. But I've still got a few grandparents and a mother that's living, but I don't do anything with them. And see, they got pretty much covered. And we had my great grandmother pass away, Doc.
So they call her Dorothy.
But well, that's her real name. She's short. But let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Did I leave anything else there? Okay. Oh, I was going to say, we like darts and basketball and things like that. So, that's why I say if there's somebody, and I wouldn't care to take an occasional trip, as long as it's nice, good weather. If our female unicorn bestie, had enough to do a trip once in a while. If you got a job, it's okay. The only thing is, like I say, uh, well, ain't no old police officers or military people that would never work. Now, unless you're out of the military and you're done with it, and you've already done your stuff with that, and you ain't going back, I could see that. Maybe somebody like that off here says, "Hey, I like this idea." Like I told my wife, I ain't guarantee nothing when we started it. So this is like our last ditch effort, and see where this goes. So if I've covered everything, oh, well, and just so everybody knows, we are prepared to try to move. Got boxes and stuff. It's been hot here lately, and we just ain't felt like packing the rest of it or trying to get some of it. We started on it, but ain't quite got finished just yet. But anyway, I think it's so. Like I said, she may have some things she'll tell you about her. And before I hand it over, I just want to make sure y'all understand. She may go into some things that's in her past. Most of this stuff, was some stuff that her family's tried to put on me, tried to have me understand that there's some things that she went through that that they think she deserves some of the things that she had happening to her. I don't believe that. I've been with her 10 years. Like I said, it's a lot of the stuff that she's going to go into. But I've been with her 10 years. She's real good. Everybody will have a day or something where you need to go out and maybe go out for a walk or something. Usually when she gets upset, something like that, like if it's something it's small or something, most times she'll go outside and go for a walk and just come back home. Or just around the block and come back. Sometimes, we had that one up here and she didn't understand that, but anyway. But if she ever does that or something, I mean, we'll sit down and talk about it if it's just little small things, but if it really bothers her, she might go out for a minute and go for a walk or just sit outside. But she'll tell you about her birds and her bunnies and all that good things. I don't think I left anything out. Trying to think. My life was so simple. But anyway, never met anybody off of Facebook. Never met anybody off of here either. It's just the first time. I have, however, like I told her in the past, I had met some people off of this smaller sites, smaller stuff that wasn't very popular, but I had some stuff on it. So I don't know if we will have it happen or not, but if I've got everything covered on my end, then I'll hand it over to her and let her tell you some things on her behalf. Okay. There you go, honey.
How females on here or anybody? I've been through a lot, like my husband said. I've been through some bad things, but I tried to let it go because, I try not to let it bother me as much, but it does irritate me once in a while. I'm trying to figure out why it was done to me. I was locked up in a mental hospital. My mother, Angie Parker, if anybody looks her up on Facebook, she lied on and said that I cut my wrist. It was not proof. So I was hearing voices, and that wasn't even true. That's why I was going to Hawaii for 3.5 years. And they finally let me go because they said there was nothing wrong with me. I was on sleeping medicine My mom liked it when I was asleep all the time. She said that her husband's come before her kids, and I know that's bullshit because she had me when she was 16, and I know, like my husband said, I'm sweet, and sometimes I can be a bitch, but that's because I get upset. But I collect dolls, like he said. This is Gracie. Uh, I just got her at a thrift store. Uh, I like to dress them every day because that gives me something to do. I do house chores. Go for walks around the neighborhood. I play with my bunnies outside, like he said. I got 4 of them. I got Buster, Daisy, Thumper, and Jerry. And I got a little baby bird. And now I got a little baby squirrel that stays by the house. And it comes and sees me once in a while. I got my next door neighbor's dogs that come to visit, Delta and Tori. Uh, I've been through a lot. I like to draw, color. Uh, I don't want to be around my family because it's drama. There's a lot of family drama on both sides. Like he said, there's a lot of drama. We try to stay away from that. Uh, I let him cut my hair. It's short. I like it this way because it's more cooler on me. And uh, what else do I do?
What are you going to do?
I watch Lifetime, Steve Wilkos, Murray, stuff like that, like Judge Judy show. Hot Bench, watch it a little bit. I watch cartoons at night, like Rugrats and Hey Arnold, and that helps me sleep, hearing cartoons on. I like to watch Blue's Clues sometimes. I watch cartoons with my dog Gracie, the one dog I showed you. I have another one, but his name is Sean, but he's not behaving right now. He's been mean to his sister. But I dress them every day, do house chores. Like I said, I used to be a cheerleader with at my school that I graduated from was North High School. When I graduated in 2008, used to play soccer, basketball. I traveled a lot with my family. I was real little at the time. Uh, I played soccer for a while, softball, volleyball. That was my favorite sports in school. Uh, I was in a CDC class. That's where disabled people like me that had trouble, going to other classes. But my teachers let me go out because I needed more credit than what the others needed to graduate. I was like home ec and PE and social studies, science. Uh, I had Special Olympics. I loved it. I was an ice skater, uh, track and field. Uh, but when I ice skating, I was in first place. I got to go to Galtenberg to do ice skating to face other teams other schools that had the ice skating teams. I was always the one in first place in a female portion. Uh, Mostly it was the other guys that we were facing other teams. We're not looking for men. Like I said, we're not looking for any men because I got my special one right here. I've been married to for 10 years now. Our anniversary's coming up next month on the 18th. Then my birthday is the next month on September 10th. And I'll be 34 coming up. I'm only 33. But is there anything else? Hold on. be right back. Let's see. Got you some flowers. Got you a cup,
Got your cup there.
scarf. Got you a pretty dress. Got you some scrunchies. Got you some hair dye. Got you a marriage certificate that we're going to hang up on the wall. Got you a pillow. Got you some sandals. Got you a Tennessee shirt.
It's a medium.
It's a medium. Got you a journal. Got you some gum. Bath bombs.
Card.
And a card. Hold on. Got you a pretty card. The inside. Open. And this is what it says on the front, inside. Got you some different nail things. Got you some more hair dye. Got you a mask. Got you some lipstick and stuff. Let's see. Got you these nails and sunglasses. We just got them. Got them the other day. Another nail polish. Got you some necklaces. Got you some nail polish, different colors. Got you some bracelets. And another gum. Got you a keychain and some lip gloss. And that's it.
Okay.
Go. Oh, crap.
I think you're all right. Oh, okay. But anyway, these are not, some make it clear, so, these are just, thank you gifts, more or less, not a, ride kind of thing. Like I said, take a special person out there, and like I said, black, white, mix, whatever. Like I said, we ain't gonna worry about where you come from, what your religion is, politics. It's like I said, the best way to be is independent. Vote for the best person. So if you're that way and you agree on that, that's all. That's all good. Like I say, I got I got my views on certain things. We're open-minded kind of people. We don't drink, don't smoke, don't do any drugs. So like I said, if you do a little bit, only conditions we really have on on smoking and drinking and drugs. Drugs, I'll go ahead and tell you, is a zero tolerance. Now, if you are one of those that smoke very little, very light, or just an occasional something, well, that's okay. Like I said, most people respect that and understand. They can go outside and do it or something. I'd rather not be around it and get any worse. And in drinking, about the same thing. Like I said, occasional. If you drink an occasional one or something, some kind of alcohol, you just do it for a birthday or Christmas or something. That's okay. Like I said, we don't expect you to be perfect. Nobody is. But we just want to make sure that we get to write somebody off here. And I don't know how this. What is it? Yeah, you got it. But like I said, how you work all this stuff on here. YouTube's new to me, so this is our first attempt at putting something out. We're trying to cover everything in this video. Like I say, we've had a lot of things happen to us, and things. Some things come to us, we just don't understand it. Not because we don't know what's going on, but it's stuff that everybody already got going on, and like I say, they're more worried about their stuff they already got going, and they don't have that much time. So, like I say, if you're somebody that's interested in this offer and everything, and I think we've covered about everything. I think, like I say, up here, driveway's a little, got a little rut or two in it. Like I say, if you got a car or something, you want to drive just that few minutes. What is it? Oh, if you want to drive that few minutes, like I said, I don't care where you are at. I don't want anybody out of the state though. Like I say, trying to think for anything else. I think we've pretty well covered everything. So, like I say, we'll probably see. Okay, we'll probably end this video and see how we do with it. And since our first video, like I say, I don't expect too many people or to thumb it or like it or whatever. But we'll hire at y'all probably again or sometime. Probably won't do it as much as Facebook or whatever, but we'll just try to see what happens. But if you're out there and you see this video and you like our offer and everything, then we just want to tell you in advance that we'll love you and we'll take care of you and everything else. Like I said, we're on SSI food stamps. That's our income. We get about $1,100 or thereabouts, a little over. So, like I said, we have a personal payee. We don't do bank accounts or anything like that. They have their own bank account. But anyway, we'll holler at y'all later.
Bye, sweethearts.
Bye.